Hello everyone, today I'm back with another Minecraft statue tutorial. Today we're going to be building Orion from DC Comics. So let's go ahead and get started. So to build Orion, you're going to need red concrete, blue concrete, red terracotta, white terracotta, blue terracotta, light gray terracotta, white wool, green wool, yellow concrete, block of gold, polished andesite, bamboo fence, bamboo trapdoor, brown concrete, and brown terracotta. So once you have all this together, we can go ahead and begin. So before we start, let me also clarify something. So this statue is made of two different parts. So we're gonna have like a base statue. We're gonna put the armor over it, kind of like what we do with like Hammer Baravia and Conrad Carapax. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna start Orion off with a row of 8 with your blue concrete. We are then gonna go on top of this by 3 rows. The next row we're going to do 1 blue concrete on the ends of the row, 2 red going inward, and then 2 blue in the middle, just like that. We are then going to do I believe 4 rows of red concrete. If it's not 4, it's 5. Let's find out. Please place. There we go. What was it? Okay, it's actually 3 rows of red concrete, not 4. So it was wrong both ways. For this, the top 2 rows, if you want to go ahead and build that out, the top 2 rows are entirely blue concrete, just like this. The second to top row, we are going to place 2 red concretes going inward, and then 4 blues in the middle, and then 2 blues on the bottom here. And there you have it. That is the legs done. While we're here, let's just go ahead and do the rest of the legs. I'm going to bring it back by 3. And you're pretty much just going to match every block. And that's about it. So, pretty simple statue for now. He really doesn't wear much behind all the armor. And unlike like Hammer Bravia and Conrad Carapax, most of this is still going to be shown. And it's just we're going to put a little bit of armor on top of it. So there we go. Moving on to the torso, we are going to do 2 rows of block of gold. Get that out. And real quick while we're here, we're going to do 2 blue terracottas and then 2 blue concretes going outward. Same thing right here. So there's arms, of course. On top of this 3rd row, we are going to do the muscle definition. So we're going to do 4 red terracottas on the middle here with 2 red concretes on each side. We are then going to bring this up 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just like this. And then we're going to section it off, and that's like his abs, of course. We're then going to fill all this in with red concrete, except this row, which we're just going to extend. Oh, and place red concrete in here too. Forgot about that. We are then going to go up by 3, so 1, 2, and 3 right here in the middle. And then we're going to do an up left and up right diagonal. And just place 3 more right here. That's the muscle definition. We're going to fill in the pec area, just red concrete. We are going to fill these 2 blocks in with blue concrete, and right above this we're going to do 2 white terracottas, and then just fill this in with blue concrete. And there you have it. That is the front of the torso. Pretty simple. For the arms, we are going to do 1 row of blue concrete, and then 10 rows of red concrete. Pretty simple. Exact same thing over here. I am curious if would they announced a Mr. Miracle TV show, so I'm wondering if Orion will appear in it. He's been teased that, so. For the sides of the arms, they're plain, so you really don't got to worry about adding anything crazy over here. And then the shoulders, just red concrete. Other side, exact same. So there we go. And to fill in the back of the statue, it's pretty simple as well. We are just going to fill in the back of the arms. It's an exact mirror of the front. There we go. And in the back, we're just going to do 2 rows of block of gold. And then we're pretty much just going to fill in the entirety of the back with red concrete, minus this top row here, which is blue. And then we're going to get out our red terracotta, come 2 down from the blue terracotta, knock out this sequence of blocks, fill this in with red terracotta, and then leave a gap of 2 and do the exact same thing over here. That is his shoulder blades. So, once we've done that, that is the entire just base uniform of the statue. It's nothing crazy, so this is actually how I was originally going to build it, but I was like, it didn't really work, so it didn't really do anything. So I figured I would just go ahead and add the armor on top. So speaking of that armor, we're going to need bamboo fence, block of gold, and yellow concrete, and that's it. Oh, and we will also need brown concrete and brown terracotta. And with those, we'll just go ahead and get those out of the way. We're going to place a brown concrete in front of the hands here. We're going to knock out these 3 blocks, place those with brown concrete, and then we're going to place 2 brown terracottas on the back. And do the exact same thing over here. This is his way of like controlling. So like his armor is like also kind of like a hover machine type deal. So this is the way he like controls it, I guess. So starting down here, we are going to do a row of block of gold in front of the statue. We are going to place 2 blocks of gold right here and right here. And that's that. We're then going to drag this all the way around, connecting the corners. So just like this. We'll come back to the bamboo fence here in a minute. For the torso, we are going to place a yellow concrete on the ends of the row right here. We're going to place a yellow concrete 2 blocks away from that, and then 2 blocks of gold in the middle here. We're going to place a 2x2 square of yellow concrete here, and just surround that with block of gold. And then we're going to place 1 more block of gold right here, and that is his belt structure. We are then going to get out our bamboo fence. We're going to place 1 right here, and go up by 2. 1, 2, come forward by 1, right by 3, 1, 2, and 3. Going to go up by 1, 2, 3, 4, and okay, 4. Then we're going to go forward by 1, up by 2, left by 2, and then up by 3. And that should connect you right up to the yellow concrete. Just do the same thing over here. So yeah, this is like his, it's not really wiring, but I guess it could be. It's kind of hard to, I don't really know what this stuff is. It's just like wiring to his suit. Moving up to the arms, we are going to do blocks of gold right here, 3D, and we're going to place a yellow concrete here and here. Shut up, cave sound. Same thing over here. Just do 4 blocks of gold here, just like this. For the sides, I made this really close to another statue, so it's my bad. We're going to place 2 yellow concretes here and just block of gold everywhere else. Same thing over here. Once I do it, though, I'm not going to be able to get through here. There we go. That's that. Now onto the kind of strap going across. Right here, we're going to place 2 yellow concrete, 2 blocks of gold going out from each of those sides. Right beneath the second ones, we're going to place a yellow concrete. And then we're going to place 4 blocks of gold right here. We're then going to do 3 blocks of gold kind of wrapping just like this underneath those yellow concretes. And that's the strap on the front. We're now going to connect this to the arm. So we're going to place 2 yellow concretes right here and right here. And then we're going to drag this all the way up to the top. Same thing over here. And then we're going to place a yellow concrete on this block here. 2 yellow concretes right here. And then a block of gold right here. And do the same thing over here. Once you've done that, you will have finished the front of the statue. Moving to the shoulder, we are going to do 4 blocks of gold, just like this. And then we're going to replace this block with a yellow concrete and this block with yellow concrete. Do the same thing over here. There we go. And then for the back of the statue, it's going to be pretty similar to the front in ways. We're going to do the 4 blocks of gold back here with the the yellow concrete right here and right here. So same things we did on the front pretty much. And then we are going to do the strap in the exact same place, which I believe, yeah, it's going to be on this row right here. So this second row of the shoulder blades. So this time we're just going to do 6 blocks of gold. And then we're going to do 8 right below it. And then just 2 going in. Actually, we may put like maybe yellow concrete here and 2 yellow concretes here. And then we're going to do 2 yellow concretes right here. And right here, I'm just going to go ahead and connect this up to that. But don't actually connect it, leave it at an angle. And then we're going to do yellow concrete here, 2 yellow concretes here, and a block of gold. So just like this. And one last thing, let's do the belt right here. We are going to do a 2x2 block of gold here. Going to connect that together in the middle, and then we're just going to do 4 blocks of gold right here. And there you have it. That is the entire body done of Orion. Now moving on to the head. Let's kind of get a blank slate here. So for the head, we are going to need polished andesite, white terracotta, like gray terracotta, white wool, green wool, red concrete, and bamboo trapdoor. And actually, we might need polished andesite slab. We'll see. So what we're going to do now is we're going to bring the statue, the head forward by 2 with polished andesite right here. And we're going to fill in this middle section with just white terracotta. For this next row, we are going to do 2 light gray terracottas in the middle here and a white terracotta on each side. And then just do 2 white terracottas on top of that. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to make the mask 3D, so if you want to just go ahead and fill all this in, you can. We're going to place a white wool on each side and a green wool here. And then 2 white terracottas in the middle. And then, I mean, you can place whatever you want in here. Place white terracotta, or just don't place it on the top row. But yeah, I mean, nothing crazy. Then what we're going to do is we're going to bring the polished andesite forward by 1. And then we're going to go all the way up by 7. I'll just go and connect that together. So this is 3D. We're then going to place one right here and right here. And then we're going to place 2 going in right here. And then we're going to place 2 in between the eyes. Whole row on top of the eyes. Then 2 red concretes right here. And we'll come back to that here in a minute. Fill all this in. And then we're going to knock out the top corner blocks. And then we're going to place bamboo trapdoors around the red concrete. And there you have it. There is the front. Moving on to the sides, it is entirely polished andesite. So we're just going to bring this back by 2. Connect it on over. And then we're just going to fill all this in with polished andesite. And that's it. So yeah, pretty simple statue. It's not really a lot going on, especially on the under armor. Really not a lot going on there. Let's fill in the top. If I can place blocks right, golly. And then with our polished andesite, we are going to come over to, let's do the left side first. On this block right here, right above the block of gold here, or 2 blocks above, we're going to place a polished andesite here. Skip this block, then place 2 more. We're going to drag this first one up, or the last one we placed, up by 2. 1, 2. We are going to drag this next one up all the way to the top of the build here. This next one we're going to drag 1 block above, and then we're going to place 1 right here, 1 above the actual block, and then we're going to drag it 2 above this one. So just like this. And then go ahead and do the same thing over here. So we're just going to do this pattern here. Just like that. So that is technically the whole statue done. Now, what I'm about to do is I'm about to start experimenting. I hadn't thought of this when I did this with the polished andesite slab. So I'm thinking we could maybe put a polished andesite slab in here, and maybe 1 or 2 in here, just to make it look a little bit smoother. Yeah, I kind of like that. You don't have to do this. I'm just kind of fiddling here. but maybe improve it a little bit. So, but yeah, once you've done that, let me go and get rid of all this before I forget. Once you've done all that, you will have finished your Orion statue. So let me go and hide my hand here. So, but yeah, there he is, guys. That is Orion. So, for those of you who don't know who he is, he's a new god from DC Comics. So, he is the son of Darkseid, actually. So, and he was given to High Father, the ruler of, crap, I forgot what, with the good New Gods realm is called, but Darkseid's is it Apocalypse? I think that's what it's called. Um, but yeah. So, anyways, so thank you guys all so much for watching, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.